Hey, everybody. My name is Dustin Hurst. I am the vice president here at the Idaho Freedom Foundation and Idaho Freedom Action. Um, I did a video earlier today, but the audio was bad. I guess my mic on my phone cord is bad or whatever. Anyway, I apologize for that. But I just want to invite you guys to participate in Idaho Legislature 101 with me and former Representative Brian Zollinger tonight. And here's why. America is hurting. It's a chaotic place. Lots of people hate our country and the values that we espouse, which is our Western values of personal responsibility, self-reliance, and the empowerment of the individual. Those things are dying values in our culture, unfortunately. A lot of people are dismayed at recent election results, and I can tell you that progressivism is on the march here in Idaho and at the Capitol, and that's not siloed in one party. That's in both parties. Keynesian economics is infecting everyone, and it seems like nothing matters anymore. No one cares about the national debt, anything like that. It's easy to lose hope in times like these. It's easy to give up and to think that all is lost and to become apathetic and to tune out. I get it. I work in this every day. I've been doing this for 10 years. My soul has been blackened at times, but I would urge you not to give up. And that's simple for me to say, I suppose. But if we lose America, if we lose the hope of the planet for uplifting individuals and empowering individuals to carve their own destinies, if we lose us, who else is here to preserve freedom? Russia's not going to do it. Sorry, should have muted my phone. Russia's not going to do it. China's not going to do it. North Korea, Britain, who knows? We are the last hope on earth, right? We are the heirs of our God-given rights. We are those who are supposed to protect that stuff. So a lot of you are saying, well, okay, look who's in the White House, or look that Republicans are giving up on freedom, or Democrats are giving up on freedom, or whatever. I get that. But I'll tell you that people are coming to Idaho, and the people who are here in Idaho largely believe in freedom, believe in the principles of limited government and personal responsibility and self-reliance, and they repudiate Keynesian economics and deficit spending and huge welfare states. Idaho can be on the front lines of the restoration of American values. We truly do. I think Idaho is different. We truly do respect the individual here. Now, you could say, well, we've seen lockdowns and stuff. Yeah, Idaho isn't perfect. I'll give you that. It's not. But I have colleagues across the country who do similar work, and we talk about our states, and Idaho is a whole hell of a lot better than New York and even some red states. It's way better. I have a brother in California. They're under lockdowns and stuff like that, business killing regulations. Idaho is imperfect, sure, but she's a whole hell of a lot better than the rest. And what I'll tell you is that over the next 3 to 4 months, as lawmakers begin the 2021 legislative session, a lot of decisions are going to be made. I've been doing this for 10 years, and there's a lot of big issues on deck for this legislative session. We're talking property tax relief, income tax relief, maybe grocery tax repeal, education reform, so that families can actually send their kids to the school of their choice and afford it and not have to sacrifice everything just so their kids can get out of government schools. Then there's limiting executive power. There's, what else is there? Making sure the legislature can call itself back into a special session, which is something that it couldn't do this summer in the face of the pandemic and executive overreach and stuff like that. So long story short, there's a ton on deck for this session, and we need you. We're a 6-member staff. We do our best to educate lawmakers on the solutions that work and preserve the Idaho way. And I'll tell you that nobody works harder in the state. No one. I'm here, upwards of 10 hours a day. Then I go home, I put my kids to bed, have dinner with them or whatever. And then I open up my laptop and I go back to work. Wayne is always working. Fred is always working. Anna has done some great research, and Janae and Allie always working really hard so that we don't lose this opportunity, so that we take advantage of every chance we get to preserve freedom in Idaho. But we can't do it alone. We can't. It's a fact. We need you, because you're the advocates in your district. You are the ones who can spread the message of freedom, and who can, stand up and say no and get the attention of your lawmakers. There are certain lawmakers a lot of lawmakers listen to the education that we provide. Some don't. But if they fear an uprising in their district from you and your friends, they will. We need you. You're vital. So you can't take a nap. As much as you want to take a rest or be apathetic, and distance yourself from things from governments, I would urge you not to. Now, the reason I'm coming to you today is I want to invite you to our training that we're doing tonight for IFF and IFA. It's called Idaho Legislature 101. We are literally going to start at the beginning and walk you through how to engage with government, how to engage with your local officials, not your local officials, with your state lawmakers. We'll even talk about where free parking is at the Capitol. We'll talk about where the committee rooms are, how to find bills online, how to engage with your lawmakers. Former Representative Brian Zollinger is going to be with us. He's going to give the inside perspective on what works for him, what kind of testimony he listens to, what kind of communications he likes, stuff like that. And we're doing this because it's not easy. You're busy. We get that. You are so busy. You've got a job. You've got kids. You've got hobbies. You've got self-care. You don't want to be doing this all the time. And it's intricate. And it's easy to believe the stuff coming out of your lawmakers' mouths and from the media and stuff. But we can't rely on that anymore. And you just need to be educated. You need to be ready to fight. So, again, tonight, 7 o'clock, Idaho Legislature 101. I will drop the link in the comments section for you. If you have questions that you'd like me to address, we're gonna shy away from policy-oriented questions. We might get to a few tonight. But process questions like how to look up a bill, how to find your lawmakers, how they like to be contacted, what works, what doesn't. If you have questions about process and just engagement, please get them to me. My email is dustin@idahofreedom.org, or you can certainly text me, 208-505-1185. I'm more than happy to answer your questions. And if we can't get to all of them tonight, I'll work behind the scenes and get you the answers that you need. And we'll provide a bunch of resources for you so that you're equipped and ready to go. And it's going to be a really good night. There are, I think, 550 people signed up. And I just can't wait to interact with all of you and really be with the tribe, if you will. People who care about America, who care about Idaho, who believe that the American experiment matters and that the empowerment of the individual matters. Guys, I know we're tired. You can see it under my eyes. I told my wife the other day, I have more baggage under my eyes than a pre-COVID Southwest Airlines jet. I want to take a break as much as the next guy, but we can't. We just can't. Sorry, there's somebody at the door. We just can't. So again, join us tonight, Idaho Legislature 101, 7 o'clock. That's Mountain Standard Time with me and Brian Zollinger. Now, if you can't make it tonight, that's okay. I understand. Like I said, you're busy. There's a lot going on. Other groups are holding meetings. I get that. We will provide a link to the recording in a couple days, probably a day or two, just how long it takes me to process the video or whatever, because we want to make sure you're ready to go and educated. So I hope you'll join us tonight, but if not, we can definitely get you the link. So if you need that, just contact me through email or text and I can get that to you as well. Guys, it's on us. Idaho can lead this restoration of American values, and but it literally does come down to us, you and me, and how hard we work to show that we can have low taxes, we can have limited government. We don't have to have schools that are social justice indoctrination centers. We don't have to have, universities that are basically, communist training centers, or activist, socialist justice activist training centers. It's just, we don't have to have that. And if we do the work here, if we put in a few extra hours every week, I know that we can shine brightly for the rest of the nation. And I hope you'll believe that, and join me in that belief and do the work with me. Thank you for all that you've already done. I know that many of you spend lots of hours doing this stuff. So thank you. Your work is noticed. It matters, and it's appreciated. I hope you have a good day, and we'll see you tonight at Idaho Legislature 101 at 7 o'clock with me and Brian Zollinger. Thanks.